This is the box, the Canon Vixia HF R800. Let's look inside the box. We've got instructions. We got a lid, and we have a battery. This is a cord. Looks like the power cord. This is another cord, HDMI cord, which it comes with, which is nice. This is a plug. And there's the camera. And there is the empty box. There's the camera inside the wrap. It wants to get out. Ooh. First thing I see is the strap. This is the other side. Canon 57 times advanced zoom HD. There's the screen, touch screen. Stay. Okay, so this one comes with a microphone jack, headphone jack, HDMI, the USB, button, on off. Memory goes in here, I believe. Broke it first thing. Zoom on top. Check out the lens. There is no lens. The lens is missing. Oh, there's the lens. Very shiny. There's a nice big size lens. Much bigger than I expected. Much bigger than this camera lens. Here's the battery. Attaches to the back of this. Here we go. So there's some grooves in here. Then there you go. Keep playing with it till it goes in. And that is how it looks with the battery attached. Not exactly feng shui, but this would be easy to change on the fly. One thing I noticed, which is awfully weird, is this to this. That's not the strap. It turns out it's completely normal. I believe it's for the Steadicam. Anyways, the sound goes off completely, or the shaking comes off completely when you power it up. I guess I really should have been shaking around so much. Change the battery pack. Okay, battery's dead. Don't forget your memory card. Get the good one. I got the ImageMate. This is the better of the different ScanDisk models. You see that? It comes with, it needs, remember, the thing does not come with the memory. So you need to get the memory, and you need to get the bigger one, which is really weird. What are we, 1987? Okay, so here's how it mounts in. Actually, it goes in at a slight angle. Look at that, pretty cool. Now, I was thinking about it, and I realized maybe the logic of having a bigger memory chip, whatever you call it, is that when you're out in a field, when you're out and about running around chasing zebras and lions, that a small one you might drop, you might misplace, you might fall. So this way, your action-packed hands can hold the bigger ones easier than the little tiny itty-bitty one. Does that make sense? That is probably why they still use the giant memory card. Hello, this is a test of this new camcorder. It's odd because I'm not looking exactly at the camcorder. I guess I should, but then I'm not really sure if I'm in the frame. I guess I would be in the frame if I'm looking straight at it. That makes sense. Interesting. So now I'm like in high definition. Before I was in low definition. That's a good thing. Let's see how the sound is. Now it's in stereo. Before it was not in stereo. So that's a good thing as well. It's all good. So how is the reception? How is the quality? Do I look clear? It's actually nice that I look directly at the camera because it doesn't distract me as much. Pretty nice. Now let's check out some indoor zoom action. Alrighty, so I'm testing out where I do my podcast. This is my podcast studio. So this is the way it sounds with the microphone that's embedded into the camcorder. So I'm going to try to plug in my external mic, which supposedly doesn't work with external mic. So let's find out. Or supposedly it works with only a powered mic. So I'm going to plug it in while we're on. Let's see if it works. And the answer is no. It does not work on an unpowered mic. Unfortunately, I don't have a powered mic, so we can't test that feature. What we're going to do is we're going to compare my cell phone, which I've been using for all my YouTube videos, to the new camcorder and see how it compares. So this right now is footage with my cell phone, which is a Motorola and has a really good camera for a cell phone camera. I was really impressed. So we're going to zoom in, zoom out, and compare it to the camcorder. So this is zooming in. It's a digital zoom. So that's about as good as it gets, as close as it gets. And we'll compare. I'll show you some more footage, and then I'll show you when it's the other camera. And let's zoom in on that berry bush. So it's 8x zoom, digital zoom. Let's look at that bench. So that's the difference. All right, I was hoping to go show you some footage of the outside world on a sunny day, but it's drizzling out. And it's going to be raining for the next foreseeable future. So that's not going to happen. So this is overcast. This is what it looks like. It's an overcast. And unfortunately, this camera cannot get wet either, so I can't walk around. So in the cover of the awning. So that's with the camcorder. And one thing nice about a camcorder, of course, I can zoom in. Nothing in particular. That's a pretty good zoom there. And my hand is pretty steady. It's got the steady cam, so it definitely helps, because I know I'm an older man and I'd be shaking a little bit. But let's see how far away that is. So it's got a great zoom. Gotta say, the zoom is great. This is night footage on my Motorola cell phone. try to zoom. Comparing the same exact shot as I did with my Motorola cell phone. And this is the Canon video camera. Definitely not as wide angle as the other one. And we'll zoom in like we did before. It looks pretty sharp. And I'm not trying to adjust the camera while I'm zoomed in all the way forward. Now I'll zoom out. To the Canon Vixia HF R800. See that 1,000 times fast. Well, first of all, let's see here. Where are the pros? What are the surprises? There was a couple things that surprised me. So the pro is, it's super easy to use. Oh my goodness. There is no learning curve. You open it up, it turns on by itself. No buttons to push. To record, you hit that button behind right here, and you're recording. That easy. Oh, we got to turn up the, of course you do have to open up the cover. So that's all there is to it. And record. Am I recording? Yes, I am recording now. See? That's how easy it is. To stop, you push it again to stop. Find a button. Alrighty. So that's it. That's out of the box, charge it up, you're good to go. I mean, if you don't have time to learn to figure something out complex, keep it in automatic mode and you're good to go. Piece of cake. Now let's see here. So what is the what surprised me the most? You know, the screen actually is a little annoying, and I'll tell you why. Okay, if you're looking directly at the screen, it's great, nice and clear, no problem. But if you're off center, if you're like looking at it and you have a little bit of angle of it, it's almost like it's a privacy screen where you really can't see it unless you're looking right at it, which is not great if you're kind of doing some like low video and some upper video and you want to still look at it. Well, as soon as you start changing your angle, moving it around, you really can't see what you're shooting at very well. So that part was surprisingly annoying. What surprised me that was really good was the mic. Now I don't think I knew it exactly when I bought this thing, but shortly afterwards I realized after reading some reviews that you need a powered mic for this, and that was really upsetting. I really wanted to have my own microphone. I have a couple mics I really like, and they won't work because it's not powered. So that was disappointing. What surprised me though is this has stereo microphones in the front, and they work excellent. These are amazingly high quality, pick up really good sound microphones. And they're stereo at that. So I was shocked. Right now I'm not using it. I'm using my cell phone because I gotta show you the camera. But these mics on this one is excellent. So I'm not even sure if I need one for the most part. Unless I think for the most part. I mean, I'm sure there'll be situations where I wish I had an external mic. And I probably will end up getting one, but for the most part, I think it's fine. The other surprise, let's see here. So the camera quality actually is pretty good. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do any like bright setting photography or videos, but I'm sure it'll be fine. The low setting, and I did some in the house that I didn't really show it, but it came out pretty well. It looks good. So I think usually cameras don't have problems in the light. It's usually when it's dimmer. So we did a lot of video on low lighting. So that's a more important test anyways. So in that case, it's great. The zoom on this is excellent. I'm really impressed with the zoom. I mean, wow. So, I mean, for the money you pay for it, I mean, you can't even buy a lens for a DSL camera. So, and this one has, it's great. But I don't really think we're comparing, like if you're shopping for this, I really don't believe you are considering a high-end DSL camera, because for one, the price range is so far off. This one was what, I get $200, $250, something like that. And a DSL just for the basic camera is going to be, you know, you'll be lucky to get one for $350 or something. And then you still got to get lenses and all kinds of other things. Well, this one, it's just, you know, and then you got to figure it out. It's a learning curve on those things, a pain in the butt. And they're really designed for taking pictures. This is designed for videotaping. So there's a lot of stuff that makes this better. So I really think that, like for me, I've been doing all my videos, I've been doing YouTubing for a while now, and I've been using my cell phone camera, and I have a GoPro as well, but I don't use that very much because I don't really need to. But I want to step it up, and I wasn't sure if this was going to make a big difference in quality. Because I'm going to tell you the truth, the quality on the cell phones are really good now. They're really impressive. They're much better than way before, and I was like, do I even need one? I don't know. So I got this one. I bought it at Walmart because I figured maybe if I don't need it, if I don't like it, if I don't feel like it's useful, I can take it back. But I do feel like the quality is a lot better. I feel like the picture quality is a lot better. The sound quality is way better. When I was doing the editing, it was ridiculous. I had to like raise up the volume on the this camera to match up with the sound for the volume wise to be equal to this. So the mics are great. Sound quality is great. What other surprise? Let's see here. Let me think for a moment. I only charged this thing once. I did the whole shoot on one battery, but it wasn't a whole lot of shooting. I hear that the battery doesn't last very long, but I haven't had an issue so far. I hear that it doesn't charge fast enough for a lot of people, but I have charged it overnight and I got my whole video done with no problem. So maybe later, if I end up using it a lot, maybe I'll end up buying another battery, and you could also buy a fast charger for it. So that might come in handy at some point. Right now, I don't feel like it is needed. Okay, so the quality of the video is better in the low light, but I noticed, if you noticed, the darker seemed like, I was surprised to see that the camera, my cell phone, seemed like it had more, it was brighter, but you know, you could adjust the contrast and stuff. And there are adjustments on this you can use. I haven't got into that. This is like my open box, my first impression. But, so, I don't know if I could adjust it on, I'm sure you can. And also, in the editing, you could always crank up the contrast or the brightness. So the low light didn't seem as good as the cell phone. Everything else seemed way better. And the zooming is amazing. So all in all, I'm impressed. This will come in handy, and I'm going to try to do a lot more footage with this. So I want to like up my quality on my videos. The other thing was, there was something else. Oh yes, so the other thing is the connectability of this. Now, I was cheap, right? I'm always cheap. I'm always buying the basics I can get away with. They do have these that are like with Wi-Fi, so you can wirelessly connect this to your cell phone or your computer, download that way. Well, this one doesn't have that. The 800 model, the R800, does not have that. You have to hook it up either with a cable to your computer, or you can take the memory card out and stick it in your computer if it has that slot, or you can buy an adapter. So when I tried with the cable, it seemed like it was slower. And like I said, this is my first impression of the video. So, but I got impatient and I took the card out and plugged it in, and that was like instantaneous. You have access to it. And then I was able to, from there, I do all my editing on my cell phone, which is irritating, sort of, sometimes. So then I downloaded it from my computer to my cell phone. Now, I did buy an adapter. I'm not sure if it's going to work, that I could plug this directly into my cell phone. So hopefully I can just download it from there. I'm not sure if that's going to work that way, but I'm going to try it out. So keep an eye on other videos, and I'm going to do more of a thorough review on this once I get more familiar with it. Right now, like I said, it was just an open box. But as of so far, I think it's great. I think it works good. The biggest thing besides the connectivity of it to your cell phone or your laptop, which I don't know if it's that horrible, because I think I haven't on my GoPro has that wireless thing. It takes forever. Sometimes it doesn't connect. It's annoying. It's a little more straightforward. Just take it out, plug it in, and it is there. So I'm not, and that's kind of the reason why I didn't even bother even thinking about getting that more expensive one, because I knew it was kind of a pain in the butt with my GoPro. So I figured, why try it without it, see how it goes. The strongest appeal to the cell phone, of course, is the fact you always have it with you. In this case, you got to carry something extra. I'm always going to have my cell phone with me. I'm going to try to carry this with me in my lunch bag, so I'll have it with me. But even then, I'm not going to have it 24/7 like your cell phone. So that's going to be probably a bigger thing. And like, because you know, if you just shoot on your cell phone, you can just shoot it, edit it, and send it. You're done. This one, you got to shoot it, download it, upload it, edit it, and send it. So I'm going to try to use it anyways, because like I said, I want to up my quality, try to be so, I don't know, in a rush, but I'm very time sensitive. So, but anyways, that's my first initial review, my first take on the Canon. And I'm impressed. I like it. So I think it's a good thing. And that sound goes away once you turn it on. And I probably shouldn't shake it. Probably not good for it. Anyhow, thanks for watching Paul's Take. I'm sorry it was a little long. Make sure you hit like, subscribe to watch more of my videos. Hopefully, most of my videos in the future will be with that camera. So you just jump in, poke in, and see how the videos look. And you'll know, hey, that's the Canon. Thanks for watching Paul's Take. Make sure you like, subscribe.